Discovering your true values can transform your life and your relationships and your overall happiness in general. Today, I want to talk about your values and how can you find your values. But before we dive in, I think it's very important to mention that when you are trying to find your values, you need to be kind to yourself and you need to know that values change. You don't have to have same values for the rest of your life. So if some values do not help you anymore, or you don't like them, or you have changed, or you have grown, it is okay to change your values. For an example, one of my values is making sure that I take care of my health and fitness, and I was not always like this, but as I grow older I understand how I need to take care of my body, how I need to eat clean food, how I need to drink water, how I need to prioritize going to gym, how I need to prioritize meditation and praying, and making sure that my mental health is good, because I want to live a healthier life for my kids. I want to be able to chase them when they're playing. I want to be able to just be there for them. I want to just have a happier life so that I can pour to my family members myself as a best version of myself. So it's okay if your values change. That is fine. As time goes by, some values might not make so much sense to you, and that is okay. Okay, so let's dive in. The first thing that you need to do when you want to find out what are your values is you need to ask your close friends or your family members. Ask them, what do they think your values are? Because some people might know more about you, because sometimes we don't know our blind spots. But when your family members look at you, they know what do you prioritize, what is important to you. So find out from them, what do they think your values are, and then take it from there. And decide if you want to change those or if you want to keep them. Okay, the second thing that you need to do is to look at your role models. Who are the people that you really love in your life, and why do you love them? What qualities draw you to them? What do you really like about them? Because sometimes people are our mirror. So when you look at someone and you feel like, oh, this person is so courageous, that might mean that you also are someone who wants to be courageous, but maybe you don't think you can do it or whatever. But just look at people that you love and ask yourself, why do you love those people? And find out if the qualities that you love from them can also be found in you. So look at the people that you admire and ask yourself, what qualities do they embody that you really love about them? That might give you some clues of what your values are. Okay, and then the third point that I want to mention is look at the times in your life where you had to make important decisions. For an example, for me, I know that my family comes before my work. So it doesn't matter what is happening at work, but if my kid needs me, I am going to drop anything and everything at work to go and attend to my kids, because my kids are a priority. I work for them. Okay, so for me, family is very important compared to work. So just look at what decisions do you make. Like, for an example, if there is, let's say you have to attend a work party and you also have to attend a family member's birthday party, what would you choose? And the decision that you choose, if it's coming from your heart, not people pleasing, that will tell you where your values lie. Okay, the last point that I want to talk about is you need to learn to journal. Write down your emotions. So when you journal, you start to get to know more about yourself. You will know what do you prioritize, or what do you always talk about in your journal, what do you see as important for you when it comes to your life. So journaling will help you to just get a bigger perspective of who you are and what you prioritize. So I really suggest that you do journaling. It will really help you with this. Okay, so now I want to talk about something that I have heard from Tony Robbins, which I think really ties to the values as well, right? So Tony Robbins says that if you feel like your life is not going well, or you're not satisfied with your life, you're not happy, just look at your life in general. Look at your health, look at your wealth, look at your spirituality and other areas that I have forgotten right now. But look at those and ask yourself, which areas am I doing very good at? Like, also look at your family and friendships as well. Look at those areas and ask yourself, what am I doing well in? Which areas am I really happy with, right? And then ask yourself, which areas are you not happy with? He even makes an example that if someone prioritizes going to gym, you don't even have to ask them if health and fitness is their value or not. You will see them in their body. Their skin is gonna glow. They will have muscles. They will spend time at the gym. But when something is really valuable to you, you don't have to ask questions. Sometimes it just shows the effort that you have put in those areas. Also, I think it's very important to understand that there are no values that are good or bad. So just because you value family more than wealth doesn't mean that you are a better person. Just because you value maybe spirituality more than maybe adventure doesn't mean that you are a better person. But what is important to you is important to you. So it's very important to understand that your decisions might even be based on what you have been through in your life. Like, for example, if you have lost some family members and now you really value your family because you feel like life is too short, I need to make sure that I spend quality time with my family. I need to show them love because I don't know what tomorrow holds, okay? So don't judge other people because they don't have same values as you. Okay. And so what Tony Robbins says is, ask yourself, in the areas where you are happy at, ask yourself, what do you do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to pour into those areas. So if, let's say, you are very happy with your health and fitness, you will notice that on a daily basis, you make an effort to drink water, to eat clean food, to go to gym. And then on areas that you're not doing so well in, you will notice that you are actually neglecting those areas. You don't put as much effort on those areas, okay? And then the last point that I think can really help you to look at, to know what your values are, is you need to just take your bank statement or take your app and just track your spending. So if you look at how much money you get every month and where do you spend your money, you will see where your values lie. So your values right now might not be aligned to what you dream for yourself. So for an example, if majority of your money is spent on healthy food, it is spent on fitness, it is spent on maybe buying beautiful clothes for gym, that means that you really prioritize going to gym and eating healthy and your body. But if your money, for example, goes to buying things for your kids, your family, that means your values are more likely very high when it comes to your family. So look at where you spend your money. And the last one is look at where you spend your time. So something that you value, you spend time in it, you spend time building that, you spend your precious time just making that better, improving on it, because it is really important for you. So in one of my videos, I did mention that you need to learn to live by your values every day. So that means that if, for an example, courage is one of your values, you will be able to put yourself out there, even if it means you're going to embarrass yourself, even if it means that you might fail in front of people. But because courage is part of who you are or who you aspire to be, like it's your core value, you don't mind. You will be happier knowing that you put yourself out there. So let me know what you think on the comment section. I hope this has been informative. Until next time, have a beautiful day. I love you. Goodbye.